Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to our beloved Madam Huda, and to who watching this video. I will introduce to you my group member. First, one Nur Syahdan Tasha. Second, Nur Syamiza. Third, Afifah Nadiha. And lastly, Syukriah, and me, Aidan Atira binti Abdul Rahman. About introduction, okay, our group get any assignment to be completed. To complete the assignment, we are going to library in Terengganu. We choose is a library of University Sultan Zainal Abidin. That's Liza Library. People Besut. I will pass to Afifah.
University Sultan Zainal Abidin was formerly known as University Darul Imam Malaysia. UNIZA was officially founded on 25 March 2005. For your information, Badak campus is focusing on Islamic studies. Meanwhile, our UNIZA Medical Campus offered program in health courses. And lastly, UNIZA Besut Campus focusing on agriculture courses such as biotechnology, agriculture, and others related courses. UNIZA motto, knowledge for the benefit of humanity. Their vision is to become an excellent technology-based academic resources center. Meanwhile, their mission is providing information and latest facilities to support teaching, learning, and research development for academic excellence. For their objective, they have 5, but I will highlight only 3. The first one is become a partner in achieving academic glory, become a reference and a resource center for the university, and last one is provide latest, complete, structured information service and conducive environment. For the services, they have 7 services that have been provided in UNIZA. The first one is loan, the second one is e-research, interlibrary loan, research query, reference and information, readers advisory program, new book display and exhibition, and the last one is document supply services.
I will introduce about the department that we have choose, which is a circulation department. This department focusing on serving the library user, patron, staff, which they are responsible for checking books in and out of the library, returning books, and make sure all the books are complete in the library. This department also in charge of locating and mailing the missing materials, either it is printed or non-printed. Thus, circulation department also responsible in collecting funds for overdue materials, especially books or other printed material. For the vision and mission of this circulation department, they share the same vision and mission of UNIZA. For the objective of this department, first, to maintain the shelving accuracy of the collection in the library. Second, to provide the service of loaning and returning books at the counter. To process the interlibrary loan application and inform the status to be applicant. There are 2 services they provide, which are loan and interlibrary loan. Loan users need to have a valid membership card, such as a student card or staff card, to facilitate the process of lending a material in order to preventive missing, steal and more. Interlibrary loan, Liza Library Campus Besut offer and open to all registered member of the library so that they can request any types of book and copy of the articles from journal that are not available in the library. As you can see, these are organizational chart in Liza Library Campus Besut. Next, I will pass to Syahada.
Explain about technology usage in library campus Besut. There are several software and hardware that are used. For the software, they use IMD system and Alukota system. I will explain about IMD system first. UNIZA Library Campus Besut have been used the IMD system since 2006, which is campus go Badak start to official using first and followed by the campus Besut. IMD system are well known as an integrated library management utility, are created and developed by Paradigma System with a collaboration with the UITM. In circulation modules, IMD systems helps in check-in and check-out items, renewal the duration in borrowing, recalls the items, and can make the fine profits through the system. While using this system, next I will explain about Alukota system. Okay, Alukota system is a website that goes in the objectives of Sharia compliant system. This website is participate in the competition of creatives and innovatives that are participated by IPTS and IPTA around Malaysia. Through this, UNIZA had received award as a winner in the competition by developing the creative ideas by creating this website. Kota is a system that in charge to help users to finding lost items to the right owner in the UNIZA campus at the in-library or other places as long as in a circle of UNIZA. The system acts as a helper if people lost their items in Unisa. The system also allows the items to be held in a duration 1 year only. If the items did not claimed by the owner, they will continue in the process of disposal process, which is Unisa can sell the items and the profit will donate into the revenue to Unisa endowment fund. In fact, this system is not act as a place to hold the items but act as a helper to user to find their belongings. For the hardware, Unisa Library Campus Besut apply computer as a main technology in a library. Definition of using computer in terms of library science can be defined as a library automation in searching information in online services. In Unisa Library, they use 6 computers for user to finding information and gaining the right sources that can help them to complete their assessment. But nowadays, library of Unisa are in a construction to leverage their own library. After they complete their construction, they will add more computer for users. They also provide the printer services. They also provide photocopying and printing services for users. This is part of our extra services that they provide to attract users to come usually in library. For the staff, they use multifunctional printer, and for the user, they use all-in-one printer. Next, they also provide self-check-in and check-out machine. Self-check-in or check-out machine is a current technology that let users express inquiry and learning by themselves. This machine is really easy to follow and are really conducive in using because they also are really user-friendly. In using this machine, users must use the identification card, which is student's ID card. Same goes to staff ID card if they want to use this system. This machine is worth to verifying the data and continue the process of circulation. Through this, we admit that Unisa are applied a brief step to expose their services by conducting literacy class for the new students. They need to attend the class for 1 hour session that conduct by librarian staff and management. During the processes items, this machine is currently used hybrid system to read the RFID text to wave tag process. Based on the research, we can admit the library of Unisa Besut wants their community and the students and staff to acknowledge in using this machine. I will to Shukriya.
Next, I will explain the next hardware, which is radio frequency identification (RFID). RFID identification can be defined as a type of tracking system that uses smart barcodes to identify the data of the items. This radio wave will transmit the information of the data from the text that they stamped in their items collection to an RFID computer program. Inlays can be known the sticker or stick with the items, while hard types are just durable material which include plastic or metal. Next, I will pass to Aida.
Thank you, Shukriya. Next, I will explain to you about barcode reader. A barcode reader consists of a scanner or a decoder that are used to connect with the computer. The main function of barcode is to capture the track and translate the barcode information and transmit to the computer. The information that has been transferred can be configured as a database. This device works when barcode reader measuring the amount of light that is reflected back. Next, in library of Unisa Besut, there are currently used CCD scanner. This type of scanner can reach to the range of the barcode that other type of reader. Typically, CCD scanner has a GAN type of interface, but using CCD also facing technical problems such as cannot read the barcode that are wider than the input face. I will pass to Afifah.
Next, I will explain about library security gate. Library security gate are designed to accurate and reliable detect any non-issued item entering the library. Library of Unisa Besut also applied this technology to their library to prevent issues in library. In fact, library security gate is functioned to count the amount of people that entering the library. Next, I will pass to Shaniza.
Now I will explain about the way that the Unisa Library Campus Besut provide, which are iPad and laptop lending service. Unisa Library Campus Besut provide 5 iPads and 3 laptops for students or lecturer use. In addition, the library limits the time when using this service, which only 2 hours maximum in using and only can be used in the library. Next, I will pass to Shukriya. I will explain about the limitation and recommendation. For the limitation, in Unisa Library Campus Besut, there are few limitations based on our research and view.
The first one is in terms of computer service. Based on our research and view, the library provide less computer service to the user, adding that the computer are not function properly. This is not only bring difficulty to the user and the student, but also to the library itself because they do not provide enough facility to the user. Hence, the student who might want to use the internet need to bring their own laptop, but not every student is capable to buy a laptop. So this student will only depend with library computer service. Next, in terms of internet quota, library supposedly to have a strong and fast internet network bandwidth, but it is different in Uniza Library Campus Besut. We tried to use their Wi-Fi and it turned out it took a few minutes to get to the website that we searched. This shows how quick the network provided by the Uniza Library Campus Besut. Moreover, Uniza Library Campus Besar are not using their own system. Uniza are known as one of the famous university in Terengganu and also in Malaysia. They are stable enough to build their own system. There will be a possibility if the software developer is not going to give their service anymore. Uniza Library will face a serious trouble if that happens. Next is office privacy. Based on our research, Uniza Library Campus Besut, their office is like an open door, means that every user that came to the library will directly see and hear what the staff are talking and doing. The user also can see everything on the staff desk. This will bring a little trouble if any secret material can be seen by the outsider. For the recommendation, our recommendation is that Uniza Library Campus Besut should fix the computer and install more computer into their library. Next is the library needs to take a serious action toward the internet network. Besides, our opinion is we think that Uniza should build up their own system rather than subscribe and buy other developer system. Lastly is we recommend that Uniza Library Campus Besut management to build their office work into more secure place. For the conclusion, I will pass to Aida.
In conclusion, we can define that technology and system are very useful to librarians and it also helps library to reduce library process time. Other than that, system and technology are very important to library. Without a technology, librarian can down their work in tidy way. Technology and system not only useful to library but useful to students. So we can say that all library need provided technology and system to make library and other people daily life becoming easier.
Based on the question that may have been provided through this video presentation, question number 1, can you give one suggestion of a new technology that can be implemented in the library record center or archives? Based on our investigation that we have been through to library Uniza of Besut, we think that they need to apply more security technology such as emergency alarm in every single area of the library so that people can be aware of the situation that might happen. For the second question, which is explain the benefits of the new technology to the patron or staff, I will give to Aida to answer.
The benefit of new technology, first, easy to use. The patron and staff do not have to scan the book manually. They can do it by themselves by using self-check machine. The staff also can have a lot of free time. Okay, for the benefit number 2, save time. By using the technology collect OPEC, the patron don't have to waste their time searching the book set by set while they can easily open the OPEC and key in the material mind entry into the searching box. This could save a lot of better time. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.